Oh, thank the Maker. Please, let us out. Quick, before more of those things come.
No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
No, I help you now.
Why are you here?
As you say.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand... Oh, they did too. Even though the attack was a surprise, they killed droves of Darkspawn. Just ask the poor maids who have to clean it up. But you're something else. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads. The Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood, there are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
We'll need some time. But as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know. Of course.
You're quite the dirty little dwarf, aren't you?
Sorry I had to skip through that funny conversation, but I went ahead and level up my characters. Put some tactics, and I'm just showing you the talents I have now for my rogue. Up there is a Heart Seeker. Basically does automatic crit damage, but it works best on enemies that's about to die or close to dying or whatever. I think that's the way it works. And here's Aldrin. I haven't changed his talents at all. Nathaniel, I changed him to range since he's got his bow now. As soon as I've finished showing you their talents, I'm going to go ahead and show you that bow. The stats on it is not all that great. And there's the stats right there. And it looks awful. I don't like the way it looks. But anyway, here we go.
You're back. You need anything? Oh, this will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it. You're too kind. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that? I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really. It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ah!
80 sovereigns is pretty steep. Good thing I have all the gold I need. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep on going here. I think I'm gonna go to the city. Amaranthian up there. I definitely... I want to get my tank as soon as possible, but I have to go to Amaranthian first to be able to go get him. So, and then to go get that tank, I can fight this pretty nasty looking dragon. He looks, or I should say it looks awesome. The fight itself was awesome when I fought him on my mage.
Commander, the rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Okay, there's two ways you can do that quest. I've done it both ways, but I'm going to show you the nice way.
Looking for some company, honey pie? I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women. I like a woman who's all business. Oh, you're one of those Grey Wardens. You find some Darkspawn, and sure enough, the Grey Wardens come knocking. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first. Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this Darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. That buck was a sly one, he was. He had big feet and a... Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared. We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, think the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook 2 screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble? Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.